Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 3 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter compare fractions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 3 math. The chapter we are on right now is compare fractions. Okay, so let's just start with the first lesson, that is compare numbers using. Okay, which fraction is greater? So you are given two of the models. The first model represent 3/6 and the second model represent 2/6. You have to see which is greater, right? So the one 2 by 6, right? That means they both have exactly same denominator. So they both have exactly same denominators. So you have to see which one is greater. How do we see? So they both have exactly six portions. The one that has the more portion colored is the greater. So you can see 3/6 have more portion colored. So that means 3 by 6 is greater than 2 by 6, right? The correct option is 3 by 6 because 3 by 6 has more portion colored than 2 by 6, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. It's okay if you have already finished. If you have already finished, you can just answer the questions. Which fraction is less? 5/8, 6/8. Which is the correct option? Which fraction is less? Which is the correct option? The one that has the less portion colored is the one that is less, right? So they both have exactly same portions, 5 by 8, right? Yes, so the one that has the less portion colored is the less. So 5/8 is less than 6/8. So the correct option is 5 by 8. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which fraction is, okay, that's the same one. Which fraction is greater, 1 by 3, 2 by 3? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 2 by 3 is greater than 1 by 3, right? So the correct option is 2 over 3. Which fraction is greater? 1/4, 2/4. Yes, the correct option is 2 by 4. The one that has the more portion colored is the greater. So 2 by 4 is the correct option. Which fraction is less? 3/8 or 4/8? Which is the correct option? 3/8 is less than 4/8. The correct option is 3/8. Which fraction is greater? 2 by 6, 5 by 6? Which fraction is greater? 5 by 6 is greater, right? Because 5 by 6 has the more portion colored. So 5 by 6 is greater than 2 by 6. The correct option is 5 by 6. Okay, which fraction is less? 7 over 8, 6 over 8. 6 by 8 is less than 7 over 8, right? Because 6 over 8 has less portion colored than 7 over 8. Which fraction is less? 2 by 4, 3 by 4. Yes, 2 by 4 is less than 3 by 4. Which fraction is greater? 1 by 8, 3 by 8. Yes, 3 by 8 is greater than 1 over 8. Which fraction is greater, 7 by 8, 5 by 8? Yes, very good. 7 over 8 is greater than 5 over 8. The correct option is 7 over 8. Which fraction is less, 1 by 4, 3 by 4? The correct option is 1 by 4 is less than 3 by 4. Which fraction is greater, 3 by 6, 2 by 6? The correct option is, yes, 3 by 6 is greater than 2 by 6. The correct option is 3 by 6. The correct option is 1 by 8 is less. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is compare fractions. So let's just see how do we compare the fractions. Which fraction is less? 5 by 6 and 1 by 6, that's exactly the same we just did, right? 1 by 6 is less. Let's just start with the test questions. Which fraction is less? 1 by 8, 7 by 8. Basically, they are without models, right? So if they have the same denominators, so less is the one that have less numerator. Like for the both, they have the same denominator, that is 8, right? Now just compare their numerators. 1 is less than 7, right? So that means 1 by 8 is less than 7 over 8. So the correct option is 1 over 8. The correct option is 1 over 8 is less than 7 over 8. Which fraction is greater, 3 sixths or 5 sixths? So which is the correct option? Greater you have to see. Yes, that is 5 over 6. The correct option is 5 over 6 is greater than 3 over 6. Which fraction is less? So, which is the correct option? 1 by 8, 4 by 8. Which is the correct option? 1 by 8 is less than 4 over 8. The correct option is 1 over 8. Which fraction is less? Which is the correct option? 1 by 4 is less than 3 by 4. The correct option is 1 over 4. Which fraction is greater? 2 sixths or 3 sixths? Which is the correct option? Three by six is greater than 2 by 6. 2 by 8 is less than 6 by 8, right? Which fraction is greater? So, which is the correct option? Yes, 6 by 8 is greater than 4 over 8. The correct option is 6 over 8. 2 by 4 is less than 3 by 4. Which fraction is greater? Yes, 2 by 4 is greater than 1 over 4. Which fraction is greater? Yes, that is 2 by 6 is greater. Which fraction is less? Which is the correct option? That is 1 over 6 is less than 4 over 6. Which fraction is greater? Which is the correct option? That is 3 by 6 is greater than 1 over 6. Which fraction is less? That is, yes, 1 by 6 is less than 5 by 6. Which fraction is less? 5 by 8, 7 by 8. Which is the correct option? that is 5 by 8. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson, and the next lesson is, I think, compare use with benchmark fractions, right? Which benchmark is between 1 5 by 4 and 3 by 4, right? You are given two of the fractions, half and 1. You have to see which is between 3 by 4 and 5 by 4, right? You have to compare 1 by 2 to both 3 by 4 and 5 by 4, right? So basically, when you compare 1 by 2 is less than 3 by 4 and 1 by 2 is less than 5 by 4. That means 1 by 2 is not in between 3 by 4 and 5 by 4, right? The one that is in between 3 by 4 and 5 by 4 is 1. How? Because here the numerator is greater. The numerator is greater than denominator mean that is greater than 1, right? 3 by 4 is less than 1 and 5 by 4 is greater than 1. So 1 is between 3 by 4 and 5 by 4. Let's just start with the test questions. That's the one we just did on the tutorial. Let me just explain, right? Which benchmark is between 2 by 5 and 4 by 5, right? So you know that's not the one, that's the different one. Okay, you have to compare which benchmark is between 2 by 5 and 4 by 5, right? When you compare, just compare first half, right? 2 by 5 is less than half or greater than half? 2 by 5 is less than half, right? Now let's just compare 4 by 5 to 1 by 2. And 4 by 5 is greater than 1 over 2. That means 1 over 2 is between 4 by 5 and 2 by 5. Why? Because 1 by 2 is less than 2 by 5 but greater than 4 by 5, right? So 1 over 2 is the benchmark that is between 2 by 5 and 4 by 5. The correct option is 1 over 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which benchmark is between 2 by 5 and 3 by 5? The one that is between 2 by 5 and 3 by 5 is half. Why? Because 2 by 5 is less than half, but 3 by 5 is greater than half. That means 1 by 2 is between 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. Why? Because 2 by 5 is less than half and 3 by 5 is greater than half. So 1 by 2 is between 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. The correct option is 2 by 5. Which benchmark is between 4 by 3 and 2 by 3? So, which is the correct option? That is 1. 1 is between 4 by 3 and 2 by 3. How? 2 by 3 is less than 1. But here you have the denominator is greater than 1. Whenever the denominator is greater than the numerator is greater than denominator, that means the fraction is greater than 1. So 4 by 3 is greater than 1. 2 by 3 is less than 1 and 4 by 3 is greater than 1. So the correct option is 1. The benchmark that is between 4 by 3 and 2 by 3 is 1. The correct option is 1. The correct option is 1. Which benchmark is between 5 by 6 and 9 by 6? So which is the correct option? The one that is between 5 by 6 and 9 by 6 is 1. Why? Because 9 by 6 is greater than 1, right? When the numerator is greater than denominator, that means the fraction is greater than 1. The correct option is 1. Which benchmark is between 3 by 4 and 6 by 4? The correct option is 1. It's holiday for you guys. Which benchmark is between 6 by 8 and 3 by 8? The correct option is 1. The correct option is, oh sorry, that's half, not 1 by 2. Which benchmark is between 7 by 8 and 1 by 8? The correct option is, which benchmark is between 3 by 4 and 5 by 4? The correct option is 1. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 3 math. The chapter we were working on is compare fractions. The lessons we have covered today are compare fractions using models, compare fractions, and benchmark fractions, right? So, please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any questions related to the lessons we have just finished, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session.